Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I've been watching the two Sonic movies leading up to this third one coming out this weekend that I'll probably have a review up for soonish. And actually, I think I'm gonna release the first one at like 9 a.m., the second review at like 3 o'clock, and then the last one at like 7 p.m. or something. We'll see. Um, but anyways, it doesn't matter how I'm gonna release it. The point is, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This is the sequel to the 2020 movie. I believe this movie came out in, what was it, 2022. Um, and it's the return of Sonic, and it's pretty much kind of the same thing. There's adventures going on with Sonic where he's road tripping, this time with this time with Tails mostly. And Knuckles also is in the picture. Knuckles has teamed up with Jim Carrey, who has gotten out of the Mushroom Land, and more fighting. And again, it's basically what the first movie was. There's a MacGuffin this time around. There's a gem. Um, yeah, it's Sonic 1, but in Sonic 2 form, bigger, with typical sequels. More stuff, more destruction, more special effects, yada 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 yada. It it's literally the exact same movie as the first for me. There's nothing too much different about this one, except it's longer. The first one was like an hour and 30 minutes. This one's 2 hours long. This movie is way too long. I ended up checking. I thought the movie was coming to an end, and I checked it and I went, "Oh my God, there's still 45 minutes left of this movie." So it's way too long. I will say that. But it's more of the same. If you like the first Sonic the Hedgehog, you're gonna like this one. Um, Idris Elba as Knuckles. It's a cool voice to have for him, but it's the same thing. It's just a different form of Sonic. I don't know what else to say. He's kind of cool. Tails is a cool sidekick. Um, this time it has Marsden's character and his wife in Hawaii at his sister-in-law's wedding, who in the first one did not like him for any reason at all. This one, she's got more of a reason to not like him, considering in the first one he tied her up and like stole her car. Um, but she seems to like him a little bit more this time around, and she dislikes someone else who she should dislike. But that kind of side plot is absolutely stupid and useless, and it shouldn't be in this movie. And it makes the movie 20 minutes longer than it just doesn't need to be. Look, I have very little say about this movie because there's not much to say about it. This movie's not trying to be an Oscar winner. This movie is not trying to be the most amazing movie ever. It is trying to please children, and it's got some adult jokes in there that children wouldn't understand. For example, it references, again, the same thing as the first movie did. It references like Fast and the Furious. Kids aren't going to understand Fast and Furious jokes. This movie references it though. Yeah, there's less product placement in this one. There's not a full fledged Olive Garden commercial. When you're here, your family crap. There's none of that. It's just the same movie essentially. Oh, there's a road trip. There's a big fight in a different town, a different place than in San Francisco like the first one. And it's bigger. It's more special effectsy. There's more characters. It's the same thing just over again. Jim Carrey again is the best part of this movie. He's clearly having a fun time. They're clearly going, Jim, let it rip. Go do your improvising and crap. And that's what this movie is. Um, it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing amazing. But if your kids are watching it, great. They're gonna be entertained probably, and not gonna have you're not gonna hate yourself if you're watching this with your kids because it's not that bad. It's just fine. Trying to think what I gave the first one, like a 5 out of 10. I think I would give this one as well. 5 out of 10. It'd be either a 4 or 5 out of 10. It's not bad that it's in the 3, 2, 1 range. It's not good where it's in the 6 through 10 range. It's in the 4 or 5. This movie's okay. Everything about this movie is okay. It's not doing anything incredibly amazing except it has Jim Carrey in it, and that right there is amazing. Jim Carrey is wonderful, and I just wish he would do better movies than Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The reviews for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 are very positive so far. So I'll be seeing that soon, and we'll have. Well, actually, I think I'm going to do this the way that I was talking about. I'm going to release all three of these reviews in the same day. So I will have a review for this movie up tonight, even if I'm not actually technically seeing it tonight. Even if I'm not wearing the same clothes, I'm technically going to be releasing the review, I think, on the same night. So you have all three Sonics in one day. But yeah, this movie's fine. 5 out of 10, I guess. I think that's what I gave the first one. It's very much the same as the first one for me. Different negatives, different positives. It is fun to see Knuckles and Tails together, but is this movie anything incredible? No, not really. When did this one come out? This one came out in April. First one, I believe, came out in February, January or February. Now this third one's coming out in December. Interesting. Yeah, guys, that's my review of, excuse me, Sonic 2. Ugh. Um, yeah, these movies are fine. If you like these movies, if you like the first movie, you're gonna like the second movie. If you like these movies, just period, I don't blame you. If you don't like these movies, I don't blame you either. It's fine. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you thought of Sonic 2. Are you excited to see Sonic 3? I'll be seeing it very soon here, and you'll see a review tonight. Have yourself a great day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. We'll see ya.